Welcome to the weather forecast for the UK over the next 10 days. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and enable the notification bell to stay updated with the latest information. According to the latest update from the ECMWF numerical weather prediction at 9 km, the remaining duration for the continued dominance of the Azores high-pressure system over the UK is 3 days, specifically tomorrow Thursday January 11th, Friday, and Saturday January 13th. Afterward, this high-pressure system will move away from the UK, due to the strong influx from the north of an extremely cold polar air mass accompanied by the development of several low-pressure systems from time to time. However, before revealing the significant impacts of this air mass, let's first look at the weather forecast for the next 3 days, which we mentioned will still be under the control of the high-pressure system. Starting with tomorrow, Thursday. During tomorrow, the weather will be stable in most areas. During the morning and until noon, there will be a chance of sunny weather and clear skies in southern England. However, during the evening and night, the sky will become completely cloudy in most regions, meaning even southern England will experience overcast weather this time. The maximum temperatures will not exceed 6 degrees in Lerwick and Thurso, 7 degrees in Port of Ness, 5 in Ballyvannick, 2 in Inverness, 6 degrees in Skirenish and Aberdeen, 4 degrees in Glasgow, 7 degrees in Sunderland, Hull, and Liverpool, 6 in Douglas and Newry, 5 degrees in Birmingham, London, and Bristol, 6 in Norwich and St David's, and 4 degrees in Plymouth. The weather will remain cloudy next Friday in most areas, with some light rain expected during the evening and night in the Northern Isles and northern Scotland, due to the effects of a fast-moving weak frontal system. This rain is anticipated specifically in Lerwick, Baltersound, Stonebreck, Kirkwall, Thurso, Betty Hill, Wick, Kinbrace, Golspie, Rosehall, Scurry, Kinlochbervie, Lochinver, Ullapool, Gairloch, Aknashan, Stromfurry, Mallaig, Stornoway, Ardroyle, Tarbert, and Port of Ness. Very weak effects will continue for this frontal system on Saturday, with ongoing very light rain in scattered parts of Scotland, the Northern Isles, and the Northwest Isles. There's also a possibility of extremely light rain reaching Northern Ireland and Northern England. However, on the other hand, as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, be prepared for the impact of the extremely cold polar air mass moving from the north. You will start feeling its effects from Sunday, January 14th, with temperatures gradually decreasing parallel to the southward extension of the polar air. This means the more this mass extends and penetrates, the lower the temperatures will drop. During Sunday and Monday January 15th, snowfall is expected in many Scottish areas, especially the northern half and the northern and northwest Isles. There's also a possibility of light snowfall in Northern Ireland, Northern Wales, and parts of Northern England. Here is a list of the most affected areas by snowfall during Sunday and Monday: Thurso, Melvick, Betty Hill, Durness, Scurry, Kinlochbervie, Lochinver, Ullapool, Rosehall, Wick, Kinbrace, Golspie, Alness, Inverness, Gairloch, Aknashan, Stromfurry, Mallaig, Fort Augustus, Fort William, Aviemore, Dufftown, Elgin, Buckie, Turriff, Fraserburgh, Peterhead, Old Meldrum, Aberdeen, Balleter, Braemar, Oxton, Heriot, Peebles, Edelston, Horsley, Kielder, Falstone, Burness, Gunnerside, Rosedale Abbey, Barla, Lanrust, Corwen, St Asaph, Bangor, Clough Mills, Ballymena, Ballyclare, Maghera, Dungiven, Baltersound, Stonebreck, Lerwick, Kirkwall, Port of Ness, Stornoway, Ardroyle, Tarbert, Ballyvannick, and Portree. Then, during the period from Tuesday January 16th to Friday January 19th, expect reinforcement for this weather disturbance with significant amounts of Atlantic moisture accompanying several Atlantic low-pressure systems. Consequently, there will be a chance of snowfall after the interaction of Atlantic moisture with the cold polar air. This snow may cover most areas of the UK with varying accumulations. According to current forecasts, Wales, Central England, Northern Scotland, and the Northern Isles are expected to experience the largest snowfall, with accumulations in some areas potentially exceeding 20 or 30 centimeters. Temperatures will significantly decrease in most areas, with a substantial drop expected on Thursday, January 18th, reaching 13 degrees below zero in Peterborough, Leicester, Lichfield. Additionally, it will be 12 degrees below zero in Birmingham, Spalding, Ely, and 11 degrees below zero in Warwick, Telford, and Bala. Nottingham, Northampton, Cambridge, Killin, Braemar are forecasted to be 10 degrees below zero. These are just a few examples, as many other regions will also experience extremely low temperatures. And now, here is the snow accumulation forecast for the next 10 days. Between 10 and 40 centimeters in the following areas: North Walsham, Norwich, Kings Lynn, Hunstanton, Boston, Spalding, Peterborough, Ely, Thetford, Harleston, Cambridge, Northampton, Leicester, Nottingham, Mansfield, Lincoln, Spilsby, Warwick, Worcester, Birmingham, Lichfield, Sheffield, Macclesfield, Stoke-on-Trent, Telford, Ludlow, Hereford, Chester, Brecon, Llandrindod-Wells, Newtown, Oswestry, Bala, Porthmadog, Barmouth, Alston, Thurso, Wick, Melvick, Betty Hill, Durness, Scurry, Kinlochbervie, Lochinver, Kinbrace, Rosehall, Ullapool, Gairloch, Aknashan, Stromfurry, Paulbane, Lade, Shieldaig, Port of Ness, Ardroyle, Kirkwall, Stonerbreck, Baltersound, Bray, Fraserburgh, Buckie, Macduff and Port Soy. Between 5 and 15 centimeters in the following areas: Lowestoft, Leiston, Ipswich, Sudbury, Chelmsford, Hitchin, St Albans, Milton Keynes, Oxford, Cherrington, Gloucester, Merthyr Tydfil, Lampeter, Carmarthen, Aberystwyth, Bangor, St Asaph, Liverpool, Manchester, Preston, Burnley, Cudworth, Leeds, York, Goole, Brigg, Hull, Louth, Cleethorpes, Bridlington, Scarborough, Doncaster, Whitby, Middlesbrough, Crook, Ripon, Northallerton, Hawes, Settle, Lofthouse, Sunderland, Blyth, Alnwick, Horsley, Hexham, Bellingham, Kildare, Holt Whistle, Penrith, Kendal, Langholm, Horwick, Inverary, Killin, Pitlochry, Fort William, Fort Augustus, Mallaig, Portree, Alness, Inverness, Aviemore, Golspie, Dufftown, Braemar, Elgin, Turriff, Peterhead, Old Meldrum, Lerwick and Stornoway. Less than 5 centimeters in the following areas: Clecton-on-Sea, Canterbury, Hythe, Southend-on-Sea, London, Maidstone, Hastings, Wallingham, Woking, Crawley, Basingstoke, Swindon, Melksham, Amesbury, Bristol, Poole, Weymouth, Wells, Torquay, Plymouth, Minehead, Bodmin, Truro, Penzance, Cardiff, Swansea, Cardigan, Lancaster, Millom, Carlisle, Workington, Silloth, Dumfries, Moffat, Galashiels, Berwick, Dunbar, Edinburgh, Lanark, Cumnock, Carsfion, Aberfoyle, Crieff, Perth, Lochgilphead, Oban, Dundee, Forfar, Balleter, Aberdeen, Ballyvannick, Scareenish, Bunessan, Tobermory, Cushendun, Coleraine, Limavady, Dungiven, Maghera, Clough Mills, Ballymena, Ballycastle and Carnlaw.